like Jesus
Me.
and everybody. But the main reason me and Coach Elmer here wanted to coach youth, start from the very beginning, was do the high school. We were learning things in high school. I was a graduate, he was a graduate, and we were behind compared to all the other schools. The other schools have way better youth programs. Come on, guys, there's no suicides today.
What?
But it was challenging, so we wanted to start here, and we got the support of the athletic director, also of the varsity coach, which know these kids, the ones that usually stand out. Who's the standing out kids? It's supposed to be like, that's me.
Oh, that's me.
That's everybody should be raising their hands, right? All right. Hey, in the beginning of the season, which I should have communicated to you guys much earlier, was that it was everybody playing. Everybody got a shot during practice. Everybody was playing. It was not always equal, but everybody got a shot. What we noticed at practice was they're not trying hard. Them, just because they got a spot, they didn't really try to work hard every day, and we didn't really like that. So we wanted to change it up and go to the second half and compete. And once I did that, their improvement was amazing. When I tell them to do it like a left-hand layup, and they missed, they actually got frustrated. They actually wanted to get better. Before, they would kind of just shrug it off, huh? Just kind of shrug it off. And what I wanted to teach through that was that you got to earn the spot. It's not given. And then once we started winning games, they started learning what it took to win at practice. Them trying hard as possible to get better. Right, guys?
Yes, coach.
And a little bit of running too, right?
Yeah, like
A little bit of running. A little popping a lot, huh? Skylar the king.
yeah, like he's like king of suicide right now.
Once we started getting wins,
Suicides at all.
hey guys, once you started getting wins on the best teams in our league, you can just see it at practice, that they started working even harder. And if you were a starter, it wasn't very easy to keep your spot. Right, Isaac, Skylar,
Yes,
Chris? Yeah, it's very hard. You had good grades, no behavior problems at school, because if you got a behavior problem, you got pulled off starting, somebody else had another shot. If we were at practice and I would tell you guys repeatedly what to do, and I would put you in a scenario to do it, and if they didn't perform, I would pull them out, take another kid in, have them see if he can do it. And then that's how we got our starting five, was the people that listened, tried hard every day, and was paying attention, was coachable. And what we got out of that was when we finally lost against Colton, you could just see them. They forgot they forgot. Everybody forgot what it felt like to lose.
Yeah, because we were winning so much.
Yeah. Then we go to the practice, and we had the most amazing practice because they didn't like to lose. It was amazing. We were practicing for O'Connor's team, huh?
That was my worst game of life.
Well, that was a pretty fun game. Everybody played, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Everybody had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of that game.
Worst day of my life.
But I'm gonna start talking about each individual kid and what me and Coach Homer stood out to us. And we're gonna start with Skylar.
Yes.
We're gonna start with Skylar. Skylar, you wanna come up here? One day, I feel like he's gonna be the best defensive player Gervais has to offer because he doesn't want anybody to win. He wants nobody to win. So that is a great competitive. Hey guys, it's a great competitive attitude, which a lot of you guys gotta have. Because if you don't know, we gotta score more points than them. That means we gotta play defense, which he was amazing at when he was out there. Because right guys, it doesn't let anybody win him, huh?
No.
No, it doesn't, huh? Nobody, huh? Gavin, wanna come here? Gavin, I was walking the halls, and teachers were telling me there's kids out there that should be at basketball. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? And then, the bells rang, and he walked out from school, and You can see him.
Stood out amongst every kid.
Of all the kids.
Tallest in
I'm like, when did he come? And he's like, oh, just like last week or something. And I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to this guy, get him in here. And I really appreciate last minute coming in. And he was working hard every day. He was even our little secret weapon on the 131.
That was his nickname, the secret weapon.
Yeah, secret weapon on the 131. And if you guys don't know what the 131 is, you have the tallest player, usually in the very top. So the point guard gets scared, and he has to lob it to get it over this guy. And so we were always working on keeping his hands up and how to break down so the guy didn't go around. And he did amazing. Right? Yeah, he did amazing. All right, go ahead.
Oh, David!
Jesus, come here. Hey, Jesus, we put him there in the game. Amazing. At practice, he didn't shoot, he didn't really drive, he didn't really do very much, huh? And then we put him in the game, and he shoots a three, and I was like, what the heck? Why isn't this at practice? What's going on? He drives it in, gets a foul, he's fine, he's good. All of a sudden, he's just another secret weapon we got going on out of nowhere.
He's the miniature Steph Curry.
And then it was just like, how come I was just like, we just looking at each other like.
Speechless.
And then, what was the game? Do you remember when I told you to shoot?
Oh, it was the game against.
That was Butte Creek. Was it one you made?
Butte Creek, yeah. No, I think it was Butte
91.
Creek. He hasn't shot the first half whatsoever. And he's gotten the three, and we're feeding in. They're doing 2-3 zone on us. And which 2-3 zone is very weak with rebounding and shooting threes. They like for you to shoot threes. But this guy was like, second half, I was like, hey, you got a green light. Go ahead and shoot. He banks it. Don't worry, I call for you. And then he goes and gets it another one, makes it another one. Oh my gosh, that's what gets runs. Something that's pass and shoot, easy, go back on defense, steal the ball, pass, shoot. Great, Rob. What is Rob?
Range, open, down.
Okay, great job. I thought up top. Peyton, come here.
Dude. Peyton.
Peyton got an award for most inspirational because of his attitude every day at practice. Was the guy that said, hey coach, I want to learn this. Hey coach, I want to do this. Hey coach, I want to do this. It was very good. Great attitude always at practice. Coach always is going to try to put you in successful spots, right? Right? But the thing with these sixth graders on our team, we had to talk to the athletic director to allow them to come play because it would have made our team even bigger, which we accepted because we want people to have to know the program in 7th grade. Give them a year in advance so when they get to 7th grade, they know how to do left-hand layup, they know how to pass, they know where to put the ball, how to do a fake a pass, to make a pass. So if we have kids like these for every year, and Peyton comes along, and then the little 6th grade Peyton, I can't imagine a 6th grade Peyton try to take his spot, because that's going to be great at our practice.
What I really appreciated about Peyton was his work ethic throughout all of the season. He's a 6th grader, and he was out working our 8th graders, which is a really big deal, So this is a guy that would come in and make sure that all of the other kids are working hard because they have a little 6th grader coming in and not working them, trying to get that spot, which is really something you need. You need somebody like that on your team, and I think that he made all of our players on the practice better by his heart, which is something I really appreciate about him.
Yeah, thank you, Peyton. A little round of applause for Peyton. All right, so Mario, when we were running suicides, hey guys, focus. Come on, keep it focused. I know I give you guys sugar, but focus. Mario, when we run suicides, he would always be last. He would always be last, so I'd always go next to him and allow him to go a little ahead, so he can at least try to beat somebody. But every time he ran a suicide, he got his heart out. Every single time. He always tried. And sometimes people got to work a little bit harder to get to where other people are at. And at our, 2-3 practices, our last one, he finally beat somebody. Who'd you race? Who I made you?
It was Alex.
Alex, yes. Alex was just nonchalantly just going, and Mario just sneaks him on the last straightaway, and he wins. You won, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I'm so proud of you. Alright? That was a very good job.
See, but then when he got hurt,
Nice job, Mario.
magic.
All right, Chris, come here. Chris, come here. Hey, Skylar. You focus? Chris was very good for his age. I would say that right now. He had shots. He was doing great rob, range, open, and balance. He would do a dribble on the side and shoot it. He needs to practice on his accuracy, but that's just time and effort, isn't it? So I'm really looking forward to Peyton, Chris, Jesse, and Mario. I'm hoping Gavin, if you guys ever, Gervais is a spot.
Oh.
So these are the kids I'm really looking forward to when they're 8th graders. I can pass them on to freshman year and say, this is what our program can offer. Great student athletes, student first, athlete second, always. I don't like putting kids on there that have Fs, which it's not a right. What is it? It's a privilege, right? Okay. So you keep up the good work. Larry, keep up the good work. Your mom, thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Isaac. Isaac, come here. Isaac got a hidden talent. If he sticks with basketball, tries really hard. Let me see your hands real quick.
What's super speaking?
Let me see your hands. He's gonna have big hands. He's gonna have big hands. He can catch the ball. Plus, he's always first in suicides.
What? It's super speed.
Yeah, you would buy a whole court, wouldn't you?
Yeah, leave everybody.
He would just.
Except me.
I beat him
I
once.
beat him like
I beat him. I won one.
All right. You gotta talk about it later.
I won these by
You
here.
wanna hold it up? But we have in the back of the 1-3-1, and the back guy has to be running back and forth. This guy has to be the quickest. He has to see where the ball is going, and he has to be running very fast. Which I was thinking, good hands, big hands to catch it, and he's really quick. But he made us look bad one time. I think it was Butte Creek, or is it 91?
It was 91 at home.
91 at home, and they would go for the rebound, and 91 would slap the ball, right? And they called it out of bounds on us. And I was like, I don't teach my kids to slap balls. Like, no, we grab them.
And
We
then
grab them and we pass them out or whatever. But
The very next play, Isaac goes up for a ball and he slaps it.
just knocks it out of the park.
Wow.
Just slaps it. And then the ref looks at me, and I'm just like, my bad. I didn't teach him well. So I lost credibility. Thanks, Isaac.
Isaac, get the head.
Take the basketball.
Get that.
Who's next? Who's next?
Jesse, get up here.
All right, Jesse. This is
Hey,
fun.
guys. Hey.
Focus up, fellas.
Focus up. Jesse was a little pain in my butt sometimes, but at the end, towards the end, he would come to Saturday practice. He came early. He'd be like always the first one calling me late when I was 15 minutes early. So I'm just like, okay. But we go in. He would grab a ball and try his left hand, because he knew that we were gonna get cupcakes. Whoever got the left hand the first try. But his first half, he was learning how to be a student athlete, and by the second half, he got onto it. He got the idea of it, and I can't wait for next year for you. Because your class is going to be amazing. All right?
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right. Round of applause for Jesse. Christian, get up here, Christian. Oh, yeah, it's your turn, Christian. Big guy.
Let's go, big man.
All right, I got 2 stories for Christian. There was just, was it first day of tryouts?
So our second day of tryouts, we had this little competition going where 3 of us coaches would pick out a kid to see who can do the best handed layup, right? And so I chose Christian. I'm like, this is my guy. Christian, no problem. He'll knock it out the park, right? The other coaches were like, all right, that's an interesting choice, but we'll see what he does. And so pretty much we had 3 teams, and whoever missed their left-handed layup, their team had to run, right? And so Christian here took us 10 minutes. We got his left-handed down, and everybody else but Christian's team had to run. So good job, big man.
Hey. We were watching film. I was watching film about Butte Creek, our first game, Mario. And I noticed Christian, he's running back and forth. We stole the ball, they stole it back. So he's running back and forth. They pass it up to a shooter. This kid shoots. He's going to go to block him. But was very late and takes out that poor little kid. Takes him out. And then we taught him how to break down his feet. And that was for sure. So you didn't hit the other kids, right? And you never did, huh? Good job, Christian. Good job.
That's a shame.
All right, Magic, get up here, Magic.
His old body mark.
All right, Magic got leading score.
Wow, of course he did.
Yes. We actually had we had to throw all of our plays out because I decided to teach him how to play basketball rather than just say, hey, pass it here, then pass it here, and then hopefully he's open. So he loved that system. And we had this play called Magic, which you just screen him, and the other three stand on the side, you get a couple points. Sugar got you, huh? And then the guy would come around, and if he got stuck, he would pass it off to the shooter. And it would work great. Sometimes it didn't work. Also, another accomplishment that he did that was really good, we took him to a Verizon NBA Skills Challenge this year with Damien. We only picked 2 to bring him. And he came on a Sunday. Hey, guys, this is Sugar, isn't it? I don't have kids, guys. I set myself up, didn't I? I don't have kids. I'm sorry. I have a puppy.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, that's about it. Hey, guys, you guys gotta learn something about this. Is that he spent 4 hours on one course. One course. He spent 4 hours on one course.
Same exact drill for 4 hours on a Sunday.
Just so we can take him on a Monday. And what'd you say when I called you in the morning? He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. He was nervous. And I was like, all right, don't worry about it. Let's just bring your stuff just in case you want to play. But I want to see the talent. Just go see what's out there. He's like, okay, coach. Gets in the car. He passes out. Just the whole ride. Wake him up 10 minutes later, and he's starting to feel sick. And then we get there, and he's just laying down, just flat. Just like, I can't do this. So I was like, all right, relax. Go to the restroom. Take care of your stomach problems. Come back out, right? I give him a ball. All of it went away. He didn't complain anymore. He didn't want to do none of that. Just had to give him a ball, and he went and competed. And what place did you take?
This skills challenge I was hosted by Verizon. It was a junior NBA skills challenge, and I think we had about 50 to 60 contestants sign up for it. And out of these 50 and 60 kids, Magic took first, and now he's going to go to regionals in Beaverton. And hopefully, if he takes first, then he's going to win a trip to New York, which is going to be a pretty big accomplishment. It says a lot about our basketball program, I think. So Magic is very coachable. He's very respectful and he listens to coaches
All the time.
and he's really competitive and he always wants to get better. So yeah.
So when coach says let's go compete, what are you going to say? Let's go compete, right?
I feel sick.
All right,